Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Former Raiders receiver Henry Ruggs III makes his first court appearance this morning, facing DUI charges after being involved in a fiery car crash that left a woman dead. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour has the latest and the name of the woman killed. Renee?
Jen, the judge in court today saying he can't recall a case involving a speed that fast. 22-year-old Henry Ruggs III faces charges of DUI resulting in death and reckless driving. Las Vegas police have also released the name of the woman who died in the crash, 23-year-old Tina Tintor of Las Vegas. Prosecutors say Ruggs was traveling at 156 miles per hour just seconds before the crash, and that his blood alcohol level was over twice the legal limit. A loaded gun was also found in his car, and a dog was killed at the scene. Ruggs' girlfriend was also in the car with him. She did survive the crash, but is still in serious condition.
This is a tragic and sad day. It's a tragedy because a woman lost her life, and a lot of other people are suffering.
The judge ordered a $150,000 bail for Ruggs, along with the highest level of electronic monitoring if he is released. Ruggs' next court date is set for November 10th. Jen?
And we have learned that Ruggs did post that $150,000 bail this afternoon. Now, this isn't the first time an NFL player is facing charges for DUI and taking someone's life. Now that Ruggs has been cut from the Raiders, how's his football career looking? As Review-Journal's James Schaefer reports, it's hard to predict based on history.
It was on March 14, 2009 that Cleveland Browns wide receiver Dante Stallworth was charged with DUI manslaughter in Miami Beach. The NFL suspended Stallworth for the 2009 season without pay, but he returned in 2010. NFL players like Dallas Cowboys' Josh Brent in 2012, St. Louis Rams' Leonard Little in 1998, and now Raiders' Henry Ruggs in 2021. These cases showing a trend of professional athletes running afoul of the law, specifically when it comes to driving under the influence, resulting in death.
Mr. Ruggs? Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Ruggs has been released from the Raiders, and we will be updating you on the case as it continues. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Sports. Sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. The Raiders returned to practice Wednesday, still surrounded by the news of former wide receiver Henry Ruggs facing charges of DUI resulting in death in a crash that killed 23-year-old Tina Tintor. Interim head coach Rich Bisaccia and quarterback Derek Carr offered their condolences to the victim's family after practice.
A person lost their life yesterday morning, and we think it's important to keep focus on that as we talk about this tragic event. We're deeply saddened for everyone affected, especially the victim's family.
My heart goes out to the family, to all the families involved. No one ever wants to see this, whether it's a football player or not.
In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. MGM Resorts is looking to sell the operations of the Mirage. CEO Bill Hornbuckle announced the plan in an earnings call this afternoon. He did not mention any potential buyers. This comes after MGM recently announced it was buying the operations of the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. And a new manufacturing plant coming to North Las Vegas. The self-driving delivery company NURO broke ground on its production facility and should be operational next year. It'll produce driverless vehicles tested nearby at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. In weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air, no matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 hour is here for you. Due to the continuous drought, new golf courses built in Las Vegas will not be able to use the Colorado River water for irrigation. The Las Vegas Valley Water District Board approved the rule change for Las Vegas and unincorporated Clark County. Now to your forecast tonight. Still in the 70s, but expected to get cooler, down to the 60s, then 50s overnight. For the rest of your work week, highs should stick to the 80s, lows in the 50s. Same on Saturday. On Sunday, the clouds come in and your highs should sink into the 70s. In health, sponsored by 4M Dental. Love your smile again. All Las Vegas Metro Police employees who have died of COVID were unvaccinated. That's according to Clark County Sheriff Joe Lombardo at a Nevada Republican Club event. Lombardo says he does not plan to require current employees to get the vaccine, but is requiring new hires to do so. And it seems we're on a roller coaster when it comes to the latest COVID metrics, which go down, then up again. The state's data shows hospitalizations in Clark County are up at 488. The county also reporting 432 new cases, well above the 2-week moving average of 314.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase is the odds-on choice at Circa Sports to win the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award. Chase is minus 150 with only New England Patriots quarterback Mac Jones within shouting distance at plus 225. Pittsburgh Steelers running back Najee Harris and Atlanta Falcons tight end Kyle Pitts are next at 15-1. Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence, the #1 overall pick in the draft, is 22-1.
In your lifestyle news, one of the first junior ROTC groups nationwide transitions from the Air Force program to the Space Force program. Durango High School celebrated the switch with a ceremony where student cadets got their new pins.
We enjoy a great advantage on the battlefield because of our space capabilities, and they are a treasure worth defending. Our adversaries recognize this advantage and are doing everything they can to deny us our freedom of action in space. This is why it is so critical that our service develop the talent needed to protect our nation and its way of life.
About 150 students take part in Durango's JROTC program. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. A popular fall celebration is all sold out. The 12th Dia de Muertos Festival at Springs Preserve, celebrating the memories of loved ones who've passed. It offered advance ticket sales only. And it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but downtown Summerlin is already calling up Santa. While welcoming St. Nick, its outdoor ice skating rink opens November 12th. Its holiday parade will kick off November 19th through December 18th. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.